Hey guys, FATSO GAMER here. Today I'm going to be going through something a little bit different. So this is the process that I personally use when I'm buying video games. So the way that I buy them is I buy them in bulk. So I'll buy 30, 40, 50, 60, sometimes 100 games in a lot. And that way I'll get a few games that I don't have, and then the games that I've already got, I'll then on-sell to fund my collection further. So this particular pickup was advertised for $150. It's 37 games. I ended up getting it for $100, which turned out to be a pretty good deal. Now, some of the games I didn't have, so I won't be selling all of the games, but this is just to give you an idea of how much they would sell for on eBay. So all the prices that are coming up now are the prices that it would go for on eBay, and this is based on basically the lowest selling pre-owned copy of that particular game, and then 20 to 50 cents lower. So these prices are designed for high turnover, because for myself, I have about 800 listings on eBay at any one time. So I really want to sort of get rid of them fast so I can buy more games, and then list the doubles that I've got. So for me, that's just the way I do it. A lot of people, if you don't have as many games on eBay, then you could, sort of maybe do it like $2 higher than the cheapest one on there and then make a bit more profit. But I'm just trying to grow my collection as quickly as possible, so this is what works for me. So the other thing I use with my game purchases is a spreadsheet, so which I'll go through in a second. So this spreadsheet basically tells me how much I should be paying for everything, what my costs are, and it's a lot simpler way than sort of researching and eBaying everything individually, and I'll go through that with you now. Okay, so now I'll explain this spreadsheet for you. This is a spreadsheet that I use when I'm purchasing my games, and it's something that sort of helps me to decide whether something's going to be a good purchase or not. So the first column, the video game title, so that's my data input column. So everything in the grey there is what I enter in. And what happens then is it will automatically generate a link in the green, which will send to eBay. And it's set up so that it will search for used video games that have a buy it now price, and it's low to high. So basically it's one click and then it tells me what the least expensive version of that game is selling for. Then I can search for it. I'll put the price in and they'll do the next one. So basically it means that I can research a game price in a matter of seconds rather than having to type it into eBay all the time. Once we've populated that third column, so where it's got price, then all my data sort of populates on the right there. So it'll give me things like how much the total sales are going to be, the number of games that I'm purchasing, the total profit. So the total profit is after PayPal fees, which is 30 cents per transaction and 2.9% per dollar amount. The also includes eBay fees, which after the top seller rebate is 9.8% on average, and also includes the cost of envelopes, which is 16 cents an envelope, and the cost of postage, which is $2 per game. So then you can see there my total profit is $313. That's without the actual cost of the games. So then my next column there is, row there is recommended total buy. So this gives me a scope of what I should be paying for the games. Basically, if there's nothing there that I really want, or there's one or two games, then $100 is a really good deal. And it will help to sort of generate some income for me so I can fund my collection further. And then the other side of that, $156, that's sort of like my maximum that I pay. So that's if there's like a game in there that I've been trying really hard to get, or a few games that I really want, then I'll pay up to $150 because I want it. So then in the blue there, next one down is my actual buy price. So I paid $100 for these particular games, and my total actual profit for this transaction will be $213.05. That's if I sold all of them and didn't keep some. So obviously I do keep quite a lot of the games. Well, any of the games I don't have, I'll keep. Any that I've already got, I'll sell. Okay guys, so on your screen now is the actual costs that were incurred for this particular pickup. So you can see there envelopes, postage, PayPal fees, eBay fees, cost of games, and that's the actual dollar amount that everything cost me. So if you want to have a closer look at this screen, maybe just pause it, and now I'll go on to what I actually kept and what my total profit was. So for this one, I think I kept about 19 or 20 games. So on the right there, you can see the games that I added to my collection. So these were games that I actually didn't have, which is awesome because it padded up my PlayStation 3 collection a bit more. And then the games that I'll sell on the left there. So wasn't actually too bad, pretty much broke even. My profit on this was negative $2.01. So that works out about, what's that, 10 cents a game that I got to add to my collection. And the thing is, a lot of my profits went down because some of these games that are harder to get would have sold on eBay for like $40 or $30. And I do sort of struggle with keeping those games sometimes because you think, geez, I could, that $40 could buy me another 15 to 20 games potentially. But if you let these games go, then quite often you don't see them again for a while. So for me, I just prefer to hang on to them if I don't have them, and then I'll just sell the doubles. Well guys, I hope that was a bit of an insight into how I buy my games, and hopefully it's given you some tips that will help you on your collecting goals. If you do have any questions for me, please just leave them in the comments below, and I'll answer them for you. Hey guys, thanks for watching FATSO Gamer. Please hit like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next video.